So hello everyone. Today we will continue on this HackerRank problems. And today it will be mostly relating the string operations, and let's see how it will go. Okay, so our very first problem is about Javascript Introduction. Let's start with it. Again, this long description, probably there's a simple question right behind this problem. The name is Javascript Introductions. A string is traditionally a sequence of characters, either as a literal constant or as some kind of variable. Okay, this is a very normal and generic explanation of the string. This exercise is to test your understanding of Java string, a sample string-based declaration. Okay, it's a very simple string declaration. The elements of a string are called characters. Yes, every thing here, as you can see, they are called characters. The number of characters in a string is called the length. Okay, and it can be retrieved with the string length method. Okay, given two strings of lowercase English letters A and B, perform the following operation. Okay, it seems we will do some kind of operations on a given string. What kind of operation? Let's see. Given to sum the lengths of A and B. Given two strings of lowercase English letters A and B, perform the following operation. Sum the length of A and B. Okay. Determine if A is logically larger than B. Does B come before A in dictionary? Capitalize the first letter in A and B and print them on a single line separated by space. Okay. Input format. The first line contains a string A. The second line contains another string B. The strings are comprised of only lowercase English letters. Okay. The output format will be, there are three lines of output. For the first line, sum the length of A and B. For the second line, write yes if A is, let's say, graphically greater than the B, otherwise print no instead. For the third line, capitalize the first letter in both A and B and print them on a single line separated by a space. Okay, sample input. Hello, Java. Okay, this is very well known. We need to sum for two. For the first line, sum the lengths of A and B. Okay, this is A, this is B. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Okay, this is also okay, but what about the second one? For the second line, write yes if A is greater than B. So is this greater than hello is not greater than Java? It is well known in the dictionary. So somehow we need to find a way to do this. String is hello. Okay, this is just an explanation, but I think, okay, we need to check this one. When sorted alphabetically, hello precedes Java, therefore A is not greater than B, and the answer is no. Okay. So what about this statement? They already provided this part, but let's try to create a class for this one, for dedicated JavaScript introduction. I will create a class, but let me try to enter presentation mode this time. Enter presentation mode. Here I will create another class. It is called strings introduction. Here, of course, we will have a static void moving. Public static void. There is already a definition for this. Again, scanner is equal to new scanner, and there will be a system input here. Scanner is not here. Let's import this one. String a is equal to scanner dot next. So the default value of the next is string, so you don't need to do something like next string or something like that. String b is equal to scanner dot next again. So we have a and b. They are asking what is the well, we need to, in the first line we need to print. Okay, we need to print the length of the both strings, right? A dot length plus b dot. So this will be true. The second part is a bit tricky. Let's do that later. But this one, so we need to capitalize the first letter. I have some kind of how can I say that? The third-party framework in order to do an uppercase for this, but let's see if there is two. There is a two uppercase, but we need to find first for the first letter. And maybe this, okay, this is not the one. So this will give you maybe the first character, but somehow we need to find another way. Okay. Maybe we can do this. We just did a split. Get the first one to uppercase. So do an uppercase here. And so there's a long way I can do that, but I'm trying to find an easy one. Okay, I can also use this one, delimiter and the elements. therefore, first, just get a string here and or character C for string. Um, it will be string, right? Okay, so we can do something like this. Integer is equal to 0 if and C1 I can also use a string builder for this, but let's use string for the first time. If count is equal to 0, then the plus string is equal to C dot to uppercase else is equal to C. Here, of course, ignores for the count because we need to increase count. And just return capitalize string. So if there is something building version, then that means we just re-implemented it on our okay, so we need to print we cannot do that. New just strings introduction strings introduction is equal to new string introduction string introduction that capitalize first A here, and there will be a space, then strings introduction capitalize first, and this will be B. And okay, this will be the final one. Okay, so this is okay. The third one is okay, but we need to find a way for this comparison. Let's say that I just implement the function string A, string B. So we need to find a way that if the first string A is greater than B, right? So what they are saying that just as this, when sorted alphabetically, hello precedes Java, right? Hello precedes Java, therefore A is not greater than B. Okay, so maybe we can do the same. There is a collections, so you can provide a list here. For example, you can do new array list. This can be strings. Of course, this is not needed maybe. Here you can put add, for your first item is this one, and your second item is B. So, uh, so this should be a void method. This is a void method. That means we need to extract this one available. Let's say that sorted strings. Okay. This is sorted string. You just sorted this one, and it will be sorted on this line. Then we can say that return um, sorted first item is equal to B. Oh, not this one. It is not an array. It is an array list. Okay, let's think about this. This is hello. This is world. I did hello. I added world right here. So you just sorted it. When you sort it, you will see the first one will be this, and the second one will be this. The first is less than second, right? So this is wrong. Let's try to experiment this one. Here I will say that is okay. Of course, um, this a Boolean is greater. Okay, let's move this one here. So strings introduction is greater than a B. Let's put a ternary here. It will be yes. Otherwise, it will be no. Format. Okay, let's run our application. Run. I think run is not enabled. But strings introduction. But most probably it will not run. I need to do a debug. Somehow it is disabled on my current project. I haven't checked it. Okay, the first one is hello. Second one is world. 10, no, hello. So why it is 10? Because both of them is 5. Okay, let's do another one, another test. This time, let's see. John, yeah. 7, yes, and John there. It seems it is working. Okay, so I will put 2 more functions. Hope this HackerRank IDE accepts it. So this is my functions. Let me put them. And I need to say new solution dot something instead of introduction. This will not be string introduction. It will be solution. Solution. The name can be same. So simply introduction doesn't matter. There can be some import problems. Okay. A and B. It should be capital A and B. Okay. Let me refactor this one. So C shift F6, it should be capital A, and those will be Shift F6, capital B. It's wrong. Okay, we need to import this list. Let's check our import list, Java util. So if they have Java util, there shouldn't be a problem. Java utils. Okay, that should be import. How many compilation are good? Okay, cannot use. Okay, as I said, you can also use string builder. But what about this? 32. This one, leave array list. This one. Local variable A is accessed from within an inner class, needs to be declared finally. Is that it? So it is working in our IDE, but not here. Ah, okay, because um, we haven't copied this. It's not hello Java, right? Let's test on my computer. Well, it works here, but not there. Because I am using Java 15, but there the IDE is looking for Java. Okay, there is Java 15. Deleted everything. So this is my functions, extra functions here. I need to copy my other static void main part. So if you selected 15, then they are not putting this system input part. You put mine then. But again, this shouldn't be still in production. It should be a solution. Solution here. Solution. I don't know what kind of differences there are in between the 7 and 15, but this string builder part within the loop, it is not working. But let's see for the other test cases. Yep, it worked. Next challenge. Java substring. Java 15. Okay. Given a string s and start and end. Print a substring consisting of all characters in the inclusive range, inclusive. So start and end should be included in the series. Okay, start and end too. Okay, you will find the string class substring method helpful in the complete this challenge. Input format. The first line contains a single string, then s. The second line contains two spaces separated interchangeably denoting the respective values of start and end. Okay. Hello world. 3, 7. Sample output is low. Let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3. And 7. 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they say and minus 1. That means this one is. Okay. Okay. There's no explanation needed for this part. This time we can do a trick, I think, about this solution. But let's see what is the question. Let's try to create a class substring. It is a bit dangerous class name, but anyway. Public static void main. Here they say that you can use sub of the string. Right? There is a string, but we need to read them. Scanner is equal to new scanner, and there will be a system input. First input, this one. The first one will be string s is equal to scanner dot next. This is the equal string within the first line. Okay. Integer so is equal to scanner dot next integer. Let's duplicate this one, and this will be n, right? We will put our function here as that substring. You see there is a big index and index. Here it will, so let's put star then and minus 1. We can experiment it. Also, we can do a system print for this. Okay, this is just, we don't need, there's no need to box here. Let's say integer, let's say integer, but the limited. Let's try hello world. Is there any separate so it's long. Why? Better to read this one. Probably it is not can be authorized inclusive. Let's read documentation parameters text is but the ending index is inclusive. So this is that means we do this end but that should be end times. That's very world with that's that's um, like this so next one substring compare define the also known as the model is big y is less than z and y is that I just did some kind of method here. What is we put instructions, we sort them, and it is greater than less than between those strings. What is the for example, signs of RBCD A and click the define almost like Java. Okay. So so let's say that you're trying the line of the Java, we are doing okay. Let's call let we then return the first I understand how they are parsing this value. Uh, A, B, C, A, B, B, C, and A, B, C. Okay, val here, com here, echo here, jav here. Okay, I understand. Then it goes to the second index, elk, ome here, toy, ava. Then it switched to this LCO, met, oja. Where is oja? Here. There is no one. Com. There, we already counted it. Okay. 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 Here, I think we need to do this. Um, we need to parse by tree by length tree. It is very normal. Start with a zero index. Then shift your starting index by 1 and by 2. That means in 3 iteration we can get all the possible substrings about this. Okay, let's do this. This time it will be substring. What was the name? String compare. Substring compare. Substring. Substring comparison. Okay. Here, public static void main. Again, we need to get these inputs. There will be one string, one scanner is equal to new scanner system that in right just class scan. Okay, this next this is our string, right? Let's extract the variable. This is the string, and for the next line it will be an integer um, um, substring that. Okay, scanner dot next. By the way, I am not doing any kind of validation here because within their constraint they already provide it will be string or it will be integer. So what we can do, we can iterate. Let's say that we did this for I believe there is an array notation of this. For example, Java string Java string iterate characters, right? Okay. Okay. Hmm. So when you think about this one, first of all, we need to check. We need to check. So let me put different three for loops separate and try to merge them together to refactor it. I can say that. So first of all, we need to do this, right? For is equal I is equal to 0, the length will be less than that um, length divided by what is our substitute length. Okay, and should be floor mat that floor. So that means right plus plus. This is not an integer. What is your suggestion? Okay, I will do something with this. So let's say that you have a character containing 10 characters inside a string. You are trying to parse it by 3. So when you divide it by 3, there will be 3 pieces, but there will be 1 left. That means you divide 10 by 3, and you are doing a mat.floor. But this mat.floor returns a double. Let's see if there is something integer value. There is no double. But I remember something like this, int value or something like that. But this is a primitive. Okay, let's see if there is something easy about this. Double to int. Very easy way. Ah, just by casting. Okay, let's see. Here, floor. So this is integer. This is another integer. So this is integer. Ah, okay. Our problem is something like this. This value, integer, integer, they are integer, but there should be something like this, that there is no double value, of course. Double. Oh, okay. Most probably there will be no problem. Okay, there is a for loop. Here inside the for loop, the first section will be, we will get the substring of this actual string. Substring, it will begin from not 0, sorry for that, I. It will begin from I, and let's multiply this one by 3. So the first one will be uh, okay, it should be something like this. 4. This is the first iteration, and let's put something like set string sub hash set, right? It should be unit string. Okay, this is not needed. Whatever we found, we will add them into subset address here. Whatever we found as a substring, we will add it to subset strs. Then we will sort them and then try to find the first value and the final value. But let's find the these possible values. Okay. First one will be on. Let's do this. Is equal to length. Okay, you will increment not by 1, but by the length of the subset array length. Okay. This is the inclusive one, 0, and end one will be the exclusive one. That means subset len uh, I plus subset plus 1. Okay, we added this one. So this, but this is not sufficient. So that was what I am trying to do here. There will be one, this second one. Okay, this will be something like this and this. You don't need to get the third, fourth, and second because it will be the duplicate. So this 0, 1, 2 is okay. There will be 3 for them only. But I don't know if this one is correct or not. It shouldn't be, it should be something like this, minus I. Why I am saying minus I? Because when you start from 1, for example, the length will be less by 1, right? So we need to subtract this value. Not I, sorry for that. This will be 1. This will be 1. So we will refactor it, but let's try to put some kind of working code first. This will be 2, this will be 1, and there will be nothing. Okay. So we found a couple of stuff and then add them to a set. Okay, there is unique values inside the subset. There's this one. Um, I think there's another version. Let's, okay. So this is our values, right? What is that? What is that? Okay, sort, not sorted. Let's say that strings. I'm very bad at this naming stuff. Sorry for that. They are all string. Okay, most probably there is something like this. List strings is equal for new array list. Parameter is set. Okay, that's true. You can provide set inside the array list to get a list. This is the conversion. So collections sort. I am sorting this one, but yeah, string is sorted right now. Sort. I need to put strings first value here. What was the output? Output is okay. Output will be, of course, this is not array anymore. 0 strings. Get final one, that means strings length or size minus 1. But we cannot do something like this. Yep, that's it. Let's run. Or debug. Okay, there is a problem with the substring because it is getting um, three values, four characters, not that one. That means okay. I think we need to remember. Oh well, but we found our well. Why? Maybe we can print possible values here to see that they are correct or not. Here, so strings. The okay, the values are con, elco. So the final value is yeah. This result is correct, but this is not the correct one. Okay, there should be an inner loop here, I think, because we when we say length 3, it should be 0, 1, 2, right? There should be something like this. 4 k into k is equal to 0. K is less than what is the length subset of them? Um, okay, subset of them and k plus plus. Yeah. So whatever we have here, 3 fours, it was for 3, length 3. Just copy this only one for from here, put it here. Okay, let's see. This time, this should start from K, and it will be okay. It will not be okay, but let's see what we are doing wrong here. Okay, there's something problematic here also. We need to subtract the value K from here. And since we are already doing some kind of no, we are not doing that. Okay, let's try this. Okay, good job. Here I need to print I and I plus offset I. 0 3 3 0 3 3 6 0 3. It should be 4. Hmm. Okay, 3 to 6. But what about the others? Hmm. Okay. I think the problem here is here. Let's put the k here also. 10 plus plus. Hmm. Okay. For the initial iteration, it is 0 3 and 3 6. This is wrong because we are already doing adding 3. So our iteration factor is 3 by 3. But we are doing something wrong in this part. There shouldn't be only 0 3 and 3 6 in the first iteration. Is equal to 0 because the length is 3 6 9 12 13. 13 minus 0 divided by 3. It should be 4, right? But we are doing something like substitute. Okay. Hmm. We shouldn't divide anything here. Yeah. We shouldn't divide anything. Let's try. Okay. Out of except means something else. Within the 0, it should be 0 3 3 6 6 9 9 12. But what about this? The iteration is not working well. Okay. This shouldn't be minus k. This should be something else, because we are already doing that calculation. So at least this should be this one. But when we try to, uh, we need to do something like this. We need to check this I plus subset length, this one. Hmm. Okay, if we do this, because we always check the first in this starting one. So here starting one is okay. It is less than 13, but the end index is something different. So this part should work. Well, okay, something different. Let's see. 03, 36, 69, 9, 12. This is true. Let's switch to this one. 1, 4, 4, 7, 7, 10, and that's it. For the 2, 2, 5, 5, 8, 8, 11. So it works. Let's check this one. Com, eto, com. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is one missing here. One missing. What is the missing one? Alba is missing. Alba is missing. Elk, one minute, torch, order. Elk, one minute, torch, order. Elk, one minute, torch. There is no other. Why? It should be within the index here. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. 4 to 7. 4 to 7. Oh man. 7 to 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then on 0, 1, 2. Let's check again. 1 to 4. 4 to 7. Mm. Okay. I think there is a trick here. It is always exclusive, but what about the final item? There is something problem with the final item. Um, What about putting a +1 here? Yes. The trick it was inside the substring part, and the end index is exclusive, but all the time we are counting this our iteration count is based on the length, but length is tricky. It should be length +1. So we have found ava and vel here. Okay. Let's remove this one line and remove this line. And put our implementation inside this. There can be some compilation error, but there shouldn't. So this worked. Submit code. So we will work on the reverse, but I will be back in seconds. So this time it will be a bit different, I think. Reverse. Okay, let's read it. A palindrome is a word, phrase, noun, or other sequence of characters which reads the same for. So you read from the end, they are same. So this is the palindrome. A will consist at most 50 lowercase English letters. Okay. So Madame is an example because read from start, read from end, and they are same. Sample output, yes. So what we can compare the original string with the one that you apply the reverse function. It seems very simple to me, but let's try to implement it. I'm adding another Java class here. PS string reverse. String reverse. Public static void main. Scanner. Okay. New scanner. System. That's in. So it will be scanner dot next, not next line, but next. This will be our string, right? Let's say that str, and read. Okay, so str. Let's do this here. Str is equal to str dot string. Okay, str dot. Okay, it seems there is no built-in function, but to be on the safe side, just check it. Java string reverse just built-in function. Most probably there is no one. Okay, if there is something like this, using built-in reverse method of the string builder class, there is something in string builder. See it. New string builder dot reverse. Okay, there is a reverse, but most probably you need to append to this and then reverse, right? Reverse. Super dot reverse. Okay, there should be a character sequence. Then so instead of splitting this to characters and then try to edit. Okay, let me write a function which is for a reverse, right? So the final version will be something like this. New string reverse dot reverse str. If this is the case, then yes. Otherwise, it will be no. So there is no reverse right here. This can be something like this, but it should. Okay, you can flip it. Oh, why you're not suggesting something? Okay, that equals. something like this. So in order to reverse this one, what you can do, you can just do this for integer I is equal to str dot length -1, right? And I until is equal to 0, I minus minus. And here there will be a string builder, sp new string builder, right? Then we will add sp append str char at our index. So we have added this one, the string builder, and return sp dot to string. So this will reverse because we start from the end and try to go to the initial part of this one. Let's try. Madon. Yes. John. No. Okay, most probably this should work. I am adding a private function inside HackerRank here, and my original function here. Okay, and this will be solution. Good. Okay, let's submit the code. That's it. I think this reverse stuff maybe we completed something, it seems. What happens? Next challenge. It seems there is a couple of more. Yeah, Java anagrams. Two strings A and B are called anagrams if they contain all the same characters in the same frequencies. For this challenge, the test is not case sensitive. For example, the anagrams of cat are cat, act, tag. Okay, they should contain same set of. Okay, I understood. I understood. So I'm trying to program something within my brain. The easiest way will be just lowercase everything, sort them, and compare. Is anagram A the first string, string B the second string? Okay, anagram, anagram. 7 output anagram. So if it is a anagram, it should turn. So what is this output? Anagrams. Why? Okay, there is a function input, and the output will be. Okay, there should be this string. hello anagram. Where is this string? Okay, the anagrams or not anagrams. Okay, here string anagrams. Public static void main scanner new scanner system.in and import. Here there will be string a. This is strings a and b. Let's check the function first. Okay, there is nothing. Scanner. Next, we will duplicate this one and say b. We will say let's convert to array first. A dot split. This is my array, right? Array change change okay. Right. This is array A and just duplicate this line. Say array B and this will be B. Okay, then I will do collections sort. Just sort first one, sort second one. Okay, why this? Okay. As list. List. Okay. String. This will be array B. Arrays. As list. In this part, we sorted the collections. There is an equal ignore case or something like that. If array A there should be something else. I don't want to. In Java sort array. There is an arrays sort, right? Cool, very cool. So I don't need to convert them then. This part, very first version, string. Not collections, but this will be okay. Arrays sort. Yep, it is sorted right now. Then I will do this. Um, Java arrays, right. String join. Okay. String join. I put array A if this one equals ignore case string join array B. So why it is not accepting this one? Let's check. Oh, not this. Sort anagrams. Otherwise, it should be not anagrams. What about this? Require char sequence. Array char sequence. New string. No, split. Array to char sequence. Yeah, char sequence. Okay, it is not the correct. I don't want to do a stream right now, but uh, there's a array. Okay, this is the wrong string join. Okay, string. Okay, This also works. You don't need to do some kind of... Okay, I think this should work. So what we did here, let's test it first. And examples. Anagram. Oh, most probably there was a diagram. Okay, somehow it is printing. Scanner next int. Okay, let's see here. Yes, 7. They mostly provide the inner block of this. Scan close. Scan close. Scanner close. Let's try again. Let's do this. No. I am okay. I am executing the wrong one. So let's put correct. But what about something more different? John. Okay, this should work. What we did, we just did something like this. First string, second string, and we just split by nothing. That means we just converted string characters into a list or arrays, sorry for that. And we sorted both arrays. When you sort them, you will see the characters will be in same order. So you do a comparison based on that. Okay. Then this code shouldn't work. Let's check it. I will provide another example. So ASD and DSA. This should print anagrams, but here, since this is wrong, it should say not anagram. Okay, so what should we do? We need to do something like this. They say that insensitive. So let's say that to lowercase. Here also. And when you do that, you don't need to put equal ignore case here because both of them are lowercase. ASD, DSA. Okay, this time I should totally copy be paste here. Good to go. Oh, we got for 3 test cases. Awesome. Okay. Oh, there are lots of challenges here. String tokens. Let's see how many we solve already. I will just have a look at here. Sample input. He's a very, very good boy, isn't he? 10. He is a very, most probably, we are just tokening it and okay. What we can do with this, can we use some kind of scanner? So English alphabet has blank spaces, exclamation point, etc. We need to tokenize it first, then print everything. Most probably it will be the case. String token. Java class string tokens. Oh, public static void main here. Scanner is equal to new scanner system dot in. So there will be some operation here in order to get, but for example, while scanner has next, we can put stop and say scanner dot next. Most probably this will not tokenize this commas etc. But let's see what happens. Debug. I will exactly put this here. Okay, you see, it's not okay. It is doing a language parse here, but it is not removing this kind of question marks, etc. This kind of special characters. Hmm. Okay, there is another one which is we can do scanner dot next line. This will return our entire string, right? Okay, where are your tokens? Here. And we will say that sentence, right? Then we will do an operation here, sentence dot split. You see, in regex you can put some kind of values here. Regex. Let's check an example for this. Java string split by regex. This is the format. Okay, you can just put this kind. Okay, we will do something online first. Regex tester. Right. We have a string, something like this. we need to parse this one. Where is the community here? Okay. Okay, it can be comma, it can be a single quote, it can be a space, regex, match, space. Oh, just a space? Cool. Let's put a question mark here. What else? What else? I will duplicate this screen and test what happens with this. There is no token with this part. There is a space. Okay. This time it worked. You see, everything is matched here. I will copy this part and we'll say that there will be a string delimiter is equal to this one. I will put delimiters here. Let's say that token. Change world tokens. Delete this line. Delete this line. It's formatted. Changes parentheses and say that tokens. Okay, let's see what happens. Stop and reload. Oh. Okay, then we can do something like this. Out print ln. This will be tokens dot length. This is our length, right? And tokens dot string doing delimiter will be backslash n, and here it will be tokens, but let's remove ln from here and do okay. put same thing. Ten is a very, isn't he? Why it is not printing it? Let's put a then here and try. Okay, so what we did here? Here again we read the line, entire sentence here. Then we constructed a regular expression including space, these characters, etc. Then we split this sentence by this delimiter. In a split function, you can provide your regex, regular expression. Then we just printed the length of the tokens, the array size of the array. Then we join the tokens by this new line so that in every line there will be one token. I will copy those lines, put into HackerRank here, run. Submit. Oh, 4 of them failed. Let's see if it is for us. Trim string. Oh, so what? Okay, just trim the string. Let's trim the string and see what happens. To trim the string, line check and print 0. Okay. Is there anything something like that? We consider a token to be a contiguous segment of our bibliothek characters. There. Okay, let's trim it. We set join by tokens. Okay. Then we can convert this one into tokens for stream for each token, right? And then trim. So we trimmed this part. What is the new here? There is not a Java util. Okay. Only this part. Yes. Okay. How many? Still failing. I think it was not helpful with the discussion. Mm, okay, trim is not the case, but let's try something else. Here I think we need to test some edge case. We will see. So I put this, another one, several commas, and let's say that, let's see, 10. Oh, it works. Why they are trying to do this one? They shouldn't has next and do something. So this is the longer way. Is there any kind of sort recency? Okay. Almost exactly same with us. Split. What is the difference between this regex and us? This is at underscore. Let's try this one. No. So I can unlock this one, but it will reduce my points, rewards points. Okay. Ah, okay. Let's see more. So these constraints are not provided. So why do we need to do that? They should explicitly say that, okay, do not do anything, do not print anything if you see this kind of stuff. Okay, let's try that. They are doing the trim, and if if sentence is empty, right? What they do only zero. Nonsense, but let's try. Then within the else there should be another. Parse this token. Say that if tokens length is less than 100,000, then paste here. Okay, if this is the correct solution, then it is not true for me because they haven't said this kind of things in their statements. So it is still working. Let's put this code piece into our function. In the first place, true, submit, and nonsense. So this, okay, there is something here. I see there is something here, but but when I see these constraints, I believe that you will not provide it any kind of string that more than this length, but I don't know. Pattern syntax checker. Using regex, we can easily match our search for patterns in a text. Before searching for a pattern, we need to specify one using some well-defined syntax. In this problem, regex is only valid if we can compile it using the pattern compile. The first sentence. What are the integer test cases? So here, the next n lines contains a string of any printable characters. So we will do a pattern compile. Pattern compile. Okay, this seems good. What is syntax? Java class syntax checker. Here, what's the void main? Scanner, 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 system in. Okay, we can read one by one, by the way. File, scanner, as next. We can do something here. Scanner, next line. This is our pattern. If pattern compile, provide your this is regex or pattern. What is the output of this? Compile. Pattern compile returns No, we should put something like this. Oh, scanner. Next int. So just to omit the first one. Read again. So much latency. There is a matcher, etc. Let's read the Java doc for this. Okay, it goes here. Ah, this one, pattern syntax exception. Okay, we will do this. Most probably this just throws a runtime exception, right? So we will try to compile this one around with package. Okay, here we need to put valid and invalid. Let's try. I will use same value. Paste here. Valid, invalid. Valid, valid, invalid. Okay, right? Valid, okay. Valid, not pattern. Delete this. So there is a this is valid. This is invalid. Okay,
I will not use while. I will use or integer I is equal to 0 in small count e plus plus. We can do. Valid, valid, invalid. Checking for this, checking for. So the first one is valid. Second one is invalid. What about the final one? Most probably there is a wrong character here. Let me do this. 3. Okay. Percent next line. Okay. This will be next line. And it is true. Okay, it is true. Now copy this. Select Java 15 here and run. Java util regex pattern. Class is this Java util regex. this will be pattern. Run. Java utility regex is small. This run. Scanner. Okay, since we changed this, just add scanner manually. Run. We need to remove looking for. Remove it here also. Looking for run. Okay, it is working. Submit code. Ignore Java regex. Write a class called myregex which will contain a string pattern. You need to write a regular expression and assign it to the pattern such that can be used to validate an IP address. Use the following definition of IP address. Some IP addresses okay, it is the validator of the IP address. Okay. Say that IP address plus IP regex. System not in while scanner has next so here this IP. So we can validate our IP address. It is only IPv turtle. We can check it IP. Oh, this is very big. There should be something simple. So let's analyze this one. Okay, let's use this one. So our pattern is string regex. Let's say regex is equal to this one, and pattern from compile. Our regex is this one. If try catch here we print it returns true or false. False. Pattern. So this will never get this error, I think. This will be IP matches. Return. This will be false. And we can make this one okay. Validate. Let's try debug. Okay, we need to stop the first one. Just stop the second one also. Terminate. Debug. Just put these IP addresses. True, 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 false, false. And the final one. Okay. There is a static function here. And put our scanner inside void main. Run. And then this right regex pattern. Okay, scanner. Yep. Let's see if there is a tricky something. No. Let's fix the final one for this session. Problem. Duplicate rows. This is a medium task, so it will be better to handle this on the stream. Let's see what we have done until so far. Solve. Well, username, regular expression, the easy one, and take content extractor. We have 2 mediums and 1 easy task here. So most probably we can handle this one in the following stream. Thanks for watching and see you in next stream.